Hey everyone, this is Kellyanne, your High Priestess, bringing you divine messages. Today's reading is going to be for those of you with your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Pisces. We're going to take a look at your current energy, as well as any obstacles or challenges that you may be currently facing. And then moving forward, we'll take a look at that energy as well as some information that you might not see coming. So let's get shuffled and we can begin. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed. Thank you for this gift of divination as well as your protection today. Okay, so Pisces, let's start off by getting some information about your current challenge. We have the Six of Swords. So you may be having difficulty, Pisces, leaving the past in the past. You may be having a hard time thinking about what happened in the past. And you might have a hard time letting that go in order to move forward. Now, I feel like it is happening though for you. I feel like it's a slow moving energy and you are in a position of healing, but sometimes old wounds kind of die hard and you harbor some things that may have happened in the past that you still think about from time to time, right? Swords are um, air energy, right? And they have to do with the mind. They have to do with logical thinking. They have to do with um, just logic and problem solving. I have one more for Pisces, please. One more for Pisces. Cute. All right. So your current energy right now, we'll take a look at that and then we'll see how this ties in. To your obstacle here in the front. So we have the Magician in reverse, which is Gemini energy, right? We have the Five of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords reversed, we have the Four of Cups, and we also have the King of Swords reversed. Okay, so we have a lot of sword energy. Pisces, I feel like sometimes you have a hard time believing in yourself and believing that you have the capability to manifest what it is that you want. As a Pisces, as a water sign, you're very intuitive. You're very able to use your intuition and rely on what your gut is telling you to kind of move forward. But I feel sometimes you might harbor feelings of inadequacy or doubt based on things that have happened in the past with the Six of Swords. And although you are leaving that life behind you and you are moving toward calmer waters, I feel that a lot of times it's very difficult for you to see past that and realize your own strengths and your own ability to make what you want happen. You have this Five of Wands here. The Five of Wands can be a combative energy. It can be an energy of defending yourself, always feeling like you have to kind of protect yourself because you feel like there's a lot of competition, right? To kind of somebody to up one you. Or you might feel like you're constantly going through this like strife or arguing or petty nonsense over nothing and you just feel like you're constantly having to defend yourself. Okay. um with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, it may be that you are very worried about somebody deceiving you, somebody tricking you, somebody, being a false friend or a false companion, somebody being very sneaky, and somebody possibly, doing you wrong, doing you dirty. Um, I feel because this King of Swords is also in reverse, this is not really somebody that you want to dabble with. This is somebody that can be very, very difficult, um, can really make things very problematic, right? Can be very arrogant, a lot of ego here. And I feel like maybe perhaps you just don't want to deal with it. And you feel like sometimes this person, maybe their personality is just too much for you. Like it's just too much for you to handle. And as a result, that kind of depletes your own energy. It kind of like sucks your energy away from you being able to manifest what it is that you feel that you want for yourself. Okay. Um, with this Four of Cups here, the Four of Cups is understanding that a lot of times the universe will come in and kind of present you with an offer or kind of like almost throw you a bone without you knowing it. And the key here is being able to recognize when that help is being offered, right? Um, I'm picking up a sense of like complacency here or just falling into a routine where there may be a sense of like boredom or feeling like everything is ho hum. And coupled with this magician card in the reverse, you're just feeling like things are not going your way right now. Like you're not really feeling a sense of getting ahead. Like I feel like there's this constant sense of almost like strife and almost like a combatant energy. But this is the one that concerns me. This is the one that we need to take a look at because this may be what's preventing you from kind of seeing things clearly. And this may be what's, keeping you feeling in this place of being stuck, is that you're worried about having to deal with this energy. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Swords here. Why is the Seven of Swords in reverse? Why is the Seven of Swords here? I have guidance on the Seven of Swords. Thank you. I dropped it on the floor. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. So it's interesting. So we have the Seven of Swords progressing to the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, to me, comes up when somebody typically has built a wall of protection around themselves so that they don't have to kind of look at things or see things for how they really are. Often we put ourselves in kind of like mental prisons where it's safe inside the walls. And if I don't take the blindfold off and I don't have to look at how things really are, I'll be fine here. Okay. But as you can see, the moon is in the background here, right? Indicating that there's a lot of things that are subconscious. There's a lot of things that are hidden. And as a water sign, we know that the moon plays a part in Pisces. And, things may not be what they seem, or maybe we are refusing to see things for how they really are. Okay. And that can be causing your inability to, move forward as well. Because this is coming up as your challenge. It's being able to leave the past in the past and see things for how they really are. And if you're not doing that because you have a blindfold on, it's preventing you from moving forward more quickly towards success. Okay. Let's also clarify this King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. There we go. Ah, the Queen of Cups. There you go, Pisces. So the Queen of Cups, that's water energy right there, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Mature feminine energy. And I just love my new deck. Gorgeous graphics. Um, this is you all over the place, right? So the Queen of Cups is all about intuition. It's all about matters of the heart, about emotion, feeling a depth of emotion within all relationships, um, being very nurturing, very giving, very selfless, being very patient, very kind. So when we're clarifying this Knight of Swords in reverse, who can be very, very difficult, it's that balance of having the other personality kind of temper the other person, right? And sometimes we need to execute that more frequently and be more generous with our forgiveness and more generous with our ability to kind of understand that not everybody's the same and not everybody, feels the same way about things and reacts the same way about things. Okay. Let's get some clarity for this Four of Cups as well. Can I have clarity on the Four of Cups, please? Can I have clarity on the Four of Cups? Can I have clarity on the Four of Cups, please? Guidance and Four of Cups, thank you. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is letting you know, and you also have the Star, wow, side by side. Spirit is letting you know that there's nothing to worry about because the tides are turning in your favor, Pisces, okay? There's an energy of healing here with actually both of these cards, right? The Wheel of Fortune has to do with fate, and it has to do with good luck. It has to do with life lessons learned and moving forward and happiness, a second chance. And the Star kind of has to do that as well. It kind of has to do with that as well, I should say. It has to do with kind of knowing that the universe has got your back, knowing that things are going to work out if you just keep the faith and keep believing. This is Aquarius energy, by the way. This is good. This is good. So don't worry so much about this sense of complacency that you kind of have going on, because tides are going to turn in your favor. And the fact that, your card is coming up here, this water energy of this queen, that's just beautiful. But let's continue going. Let's see what's around the corner for Pisces. What can Pisces expect? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess, that's you, in reverse. We also have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Two of Cups in the upright, and then we have the Emperor. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is a mature earth energy card. Okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, could be dealing also with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but it's earth energy, right? The King of Pentacles is very successful. This is somebody who can be a boss, can be a CEO, very grounded, very practical, very mindful, very generous, usually somebody who's financially secure, okay? We also have the Two of Cups here, which is a beautiful card. This is a soulmate card, right? Indicative of a pair, a union of two people, that there's a deep romantic or loving connection between the two of them. Now we have three cards in reverse here. We have the High Priestess, that's your card, in reverse. So again, just like with the Magician, you may be having a very hard time relying on your intuition moving forward to guide you in your steps for some reason. So it's definitely an indication that you need to possibly stop isolating yourself so much with this Hermit card. You don't have to do everything alone. You don't have to always rely on yourself. You don't have to always go into a position of solitude every time something makes you feel uncomfortable, Pisces, because that's your way, right? You're a water sign. Water signs typically do best on their own, right? They tend to be more introverted at times, depending on the other cards in the other signs in your chart, I should say. Um, with this Emperor card in reverse, this is the card that represents Aries, doesn't have to be. This person can be very controlling, very my way or the highway, right? And that person may sometimes be very difficult to deal with, or you might just withdraw from that energy because you just don't want to deal with that. It makes you uncomfortable. But I feel overall, if we look at the energy here, Pisces, I feel like the soul tie is here. The union is here. There may be some kind of partnership or some kind of loving situation here that's represented. You have the Pisces and the Aries energy there. Um, the fact that you're both in reverse is showing that possibly when there is doubt, like with this Seven of Swords card or this Five of Wands card coming up, it really, sets you both on edge, right? You both have questions, you both have concerns. But I think the key here is to understand that through the Queen of Cups card, the Wheel of Fortune card, and the Star card, that you can rely on your faith and your connection with the divine to get you through this, and understand that things are going to be turning in your favor, Pisces. Just drop the card, excuse me. Okay, so I was clarifying for the Emperor. So we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is somebody kind of on a mission, right? This is somebody very driven, very motivated, um, sometimes very, very impulsive, can be a little reckless at times because they kind of leap without looking. But this is somebody that could be moving towards you with a message, some kind of communication. Somebody may be bringing you some word of something. Um, let's get one more for that. Can I have more clarification for the Knight of Swords? More clarification. Thank you. Oh, we have the Queen of Swords. Look at that. So the Knight of Swords, knights are typically a younger person or somebody who's a little bit more immature in their energy, whereas the Queen of Swords would be a more mature feminine energy, somebody who believes in truth, somebody who holds honesty and truthfulness above all. So, if you don't plan on coming in correct, she'll cut you right out. So, this is both air energy right here. So, this is communication, this is logic, this is thinking, this is facts. So, you might be receiving some kind of communication. Um, this could be a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but there's definitely a type of energy that is kind of connected here in terms of the way things are seen between the two of you and how they're viewed logically. Um, so I like that. Let's get some advice moving forward for Pisces. Let's get some advice moving forward for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know moving forward? Recovery. Okay. So recovery takes time, right? It's a slow moving energy. And it's funny because the Six of Swords really means just that. It's leaving tumultuous energy, the past behind, and taking the time that you need to move toward better health, a better way of life, a better lifestyle, moving toward calmer waters, right? Let's get one more. Spirit, what do you want Pisces to know? Okay. Communicate clearly. Yeah, it's funny because remember you just had the two swords here. Um, sword energy has to do with just that. Logic, communication. Um, one person in this dynamic may be a little bit more mature than the other person, but communicating clearly, I think, is definitely the key to this road to recovery and this ability to move forward to better things in the future. So let's just take a look at what we have at the bottom of the deck, which you might not see coming. We have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, to me as a reader, really indicates sometimes that you want to sometimes give up and throw in the towel. You might feel exhausted. You might feel that you're just so sick of whatever it is that you're doing that you're just like, ugh, I just don't want to do this anymore, right? I remember we talked about that sense of complacency with the Four of Cups. Um, I think the key is here, Pisces, to recognize that movement and progress sometimes takes longer than we'd like it to. And I think, the fact that this card is coming up as your challenge indicates that there are some things that you will need to put down in order to feel a sense of recovery, to feel that you're communicating clearly, to feel that, you're making progress. But I think it really all has to do with you, kind of tapping in to who you really are as a water sign and keeping the faith, because these are three very beautiful cards here. And I think overall you have to count on who you are to kind of make things happen and to get your mind and your emotions kind of straight and aligned so that you can move forward and experience this good luck that's coming your way. Okay, so let's just get one more. Spirit, one more for future energy for Pisces. Okay. Ooh, and we have the Ace of Cups, a brand new opportunity. That's awesome. We love that. Ace of Cups is just beautiful, new beginnings, new creativity, being open, growth, potential. This is loving, beautiful energy. I love these cards. I love that all of these are here for you, Pisces. Um, I think emotionally, things are going to level out. And I think that you are going to recognize that the strength lies within yourself to make these things happen and manifest what it is that you truly want. But this is a beautiful card to come out for your future card. So this is all good, Pisces. So this is what I have for you today. I hope that this has been helpful for you in some way and has answered any questions that you have in your mind about a specific issue or a topic or a relationship. I look forward to our next reading, our next time that we spend together. And until then, I wish you happiness and blessings. Thank you.